Here we have our logo for Zoetrope Studios, and wanted, of course, to set the theatrical tone of the show. This example is from an earlier cut, which was in fact the blind bidding screening, which is required by state law in order to allow the exhibitors to see the film before they decide that they want to bid on it and have it come in. It's very destructive because it makes you show the picture at a very early stage when you're not quite ready. And although there is a good faith agreement that no one's going to comment on the film or review the film, in fact, you're showing the film at its worst. At our blind bidding screening, the film was reviewed in the papers and then it was syndicated all around. And as a result of this early review come out, we essentially lost our distributor, and our financial matters, which were very delicate to say the least, were greatly affected.
Kitustrailers, visita mi canal.
Stop me if you've heard this one. I feel as though we've met before. Perhaps I am mistaken.
My son Giancarlo brought me a Tom Waits record. I think it was Foreign Affairs. And in it had this beautiful duet with Bette Midler. And I thought, well, wow, that's a concept. I can have the male voice and the female voice, and they could be involved in dialogue and working out issues in song, sort of paralleling the male and female protagonists in the story.
I never talk to strangers anyway.
I wanted songs, but the actors couldn't really sing them in terms of an old-fashioned musical. And this number really suggested a way that there could be a musical dialogue between a man and a woman, Zeus and Hera commenting and, in fact, actually participating between themselves in all the foibles of male-female politics as another level to the show.
With your sad repartee.
And that was Tom Waits playing the trumpet, although he doesn't play the trumpet. He was faking it, of course. And the piano was Bob Alcivar, the conductor and arranger.
Kitustrailers, visita mi canal.
This town is full of guys like you. And your look.
The sequence was not really at all like it was in the final film. This is more of a putting a lot of pieces together.
Miles Mayo, you're bitter 'cause they left you. That's why you're drinking in this bar.
It also shows part of this theatrical technique of walls disappearing, painted scrims or two-way mirrors. The theatrical scrim technique is basically that you paint a scene on a semi-transparent scrim or curtain. Depending on which side of this painting the light is, if the light's in the front, you see the painting and it looks like a solid image, a solid wall. But if you suddenly put the lights in the back, then it becomes transparent and you only see what's on the other side where the light is. So it's controlled by light.
Why not try and get both, huh?
What a wonderful idea. You have just given me a wonderful idea. I have got the perfect thing I'm going to give Hank for our anniversary.
This really was meant to be a combination of theater and cinema and television to tell a simple story in an unusual manner. In the end, we weren't able to have the extreme pleasure of working with Bette Midler for reasons of schedule or something else. And so for a while we were at a loss as to who would be the woman counterpart, and it was Tom Waits who came up with the notion of Crystal Gayle.
Oh, you don't look like such a chump.